Welcome to day number 54 as we're taking a look now at the book of Hebrews. And this is a timely book because this book is a book filled with encouragement that encourages people to stay the course during difficult times. But Peter, do you have any quick thoughts here on the letter to the Hebrews?
Well, it's a little odd to see the letter to the Hebrews in a series on Paul's letters. Paul does not sign this letter. In fact, no one signs this letter. Right. It might not even be a letter. And so the church traditionally believed Paul had written it. Yeah. But there's no, I don't really think
Some believe this is a sermon, actually.
Yeah, so it's not written to anybody. Mm. It's just written. And so some people think that it's a written sermon. Howard John Wesley, who's the pastor of Alfred Street Church in D.C., is a pastor who in a sermon I once heard suggest that it was written by Apollos, who is a co-worker of Paul's, who's known as a better public speaker than Paul is.
And shows up in the book of Acts
and so he does this kind of thing where he's like, well, this sermon's a really great sermon, and so he suggests that Apollos wrote it, which is kind of an interesting idea, but Apollos didn't sign it either if he wrote it, so we don't really know. So what we're doing here is reading an unsigned, unaddressed letter to a wide audience of people who we assume are ethnic Israelites because the Jewish imagery is so rich. And what we're going to see through this letter, and we're about to hand it over to the Bible Project video, who does this in more detail, is kind of the first chunk of the letter gives us this journey through the story of the Torah, at every point showing how Jesus has fulfilled and expanded it, and then a back end where we're going to go back to the story of the Torah as the author of Hebrews is like, look at all these other people who didn't give up. Right. You don't give up either.
Right. And so again, it's a very timely video for us because we need that encouragement in times like these. And as always, what we ask that you would do is that you are now watching this through the City Church YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to that. Click the little bell next to the subscribe button that allows, and it's for alerts, but it helps us to serve you better. So that's it for our time. We're now going to hand you off to the Bible Project, and the link you'll find in the email. God bless you. Look forward to seeing you in tomorrow's video.